Absolutely fantastic. That's the only way I could possibly answer the question about the reception of participants and museum staff as we've been celebrating the gift of words and language blended with various art forms. I'm amazed at their creative work. For me, the opportunity to actually put these already creative heroes, the opportunity to give them the chance to really create.
We've been in line and we were on time. We won't step back till we get a touch of black.
To take the seeds that we planted, hopefully we've given them a little fertilizer, we've given them the sun and the rain and the soil that they need to begin to blossom and to begin to explore what some of those possibilities are. That is the most thrilling part of this for me. When I see their creations and they create things that I would never have thought of before. And inside of those creations, there is absolutely a lot of possibilities for assessment.
The studies show that if you teach with intention and with an imaginative learning background or an arts integration background or a differentiated learning background, that the children learn better, faster, more. I mean, the studies all show that. And so if the teachers do this, they will see the results and they will then be able to say, I see the results, so I'm going to keep doing this.
How does he feel about being there? Not happy, mad, ambivalent, resign. Good word.
Common Core within the North Carolina curriculum in math and English, and we're pulling out pieces of that and showing in specific ways how they can be taught using the arts. Not how you can make it more fun, but how you can actually teach those concepts, like what Beverly is doing right now. And she's working in primary grades right now. Is how do you how do you teach students about syllables, and how do you teach them to break words up into syllables? Well, she does it with rhythm. She says a word like independence, and she goes, independence. And then everybody in the room goes, independence. And so you're breaking it up and you're doing it physically. You have a way that you can actually grab onto, almost literally, that shows you how to break a word up into syllables. And that's a really key piece of reading. You know, it's part of literacy. So we've been really working on the reading and writing and other literacy skills that are part of the new North Carolina Common Core.
The seeds that have been scattered will develop into amazing things beyond our imagination, and hopefully they'll come back to us. It'll be great to have the opportunity to maybe revisit some of these folks, or to see their work in the classrooms, or to pick their brains about the things they learned inside of the seeds. It's one thing to be in a workshop and be fully focused and participating fully and integrating it inside of who you are. It is another thing to 2 months later, after you've had a summer vacation, to go back to your classroom and to be able to pull some of this up. I'm sure there are pieces that will be pulled up immediately. I'm a percussionist, so my job in my life revolves around rhythm. What's that other extension of the word rhythm? It's repetition. So there's nothing like repetition to be able to actually, at one point, someone once used a phrase of, you want to do more than just rent it, you want to own it.
I have two things. My students did a huge Titanic unit this past year, with it being the 100-year anniversary, and we studied the third class, second class, and first class passengers. That would be really interesting, taking that knowledge that they learned and then doing this as kind of like a follow-up. Yeah. And I'm really oh, I can't go back to school and do it. And then thinking of next year, I'll have fourth graders, if we do a huge unit on the rainforest. I know this is connecting to social studies, but they could almost do this with the different animals of the rainforest as well.
Or you can do perspective, like, I don't know if they do the rainforest unit, but having the animals speak to why they need the rainforest, having researchers speak to why they need it, having loggers speak to why there could be a lot of perspective.
Well, the Southeastern Center for Arts Integration has an entire website upon which we have a lot of information and where to look for other information. The Arts Education Partnership, which is a nationwide organization, also has actual lesson plans that you can utilize. The Cameron Art Museum has lesson plans on their website that if teachers go, they got 20 lessons, and those 20 lessons can take you a week apiece. So those are just a few of the resources that are available, and there literally are hundreds and millions, I guess, by now, and you just got to pick what fits what you do.